In 1968, I had coached baseball in Winnipeg, where I originally grew up. We moved from New Jersey to California. I went down to Harbor Area Baseball to Rod McMillian and said, do you need any coaches? And he said, as a matter of fact, we're just starting a team in Mesa Verde. I totally enjoyed that. I did it for 18 years. We've been active in the church all our lives, the whole family. I was an elder at St. Andrews, once in '73 and once in '93. I've been chamber and the YMCA, and I was on the board of directors at Hogue for their foundation and also for the hospital. 552 Club was started when the hospital opened, and fellows like Charlie Hester and Vin Jorgensen decided that they should have a support group. And it grew to 2,500 members, gave you some privileges at the hospital. Plus, they did special events. They did golf tournaments, shooting events, Western nights in support of the hospital. Tom Sargent, head pro at Mesa Verde, was at Dave Snowden's retirement dinner, and he said, I'm involved with a group that we're going to put on a golf tournament for them in October, and he said, would you come over and just sit in it and see what's going on? And Dave Brooks at that time was chairman of it and asked me to take over. Our first major project was the Tewinkle Fields that really needed irrigation help. It's incredible when you go over there. Opening day, it's a miracle. AYSO played there, as did Costa Mesa National Little League, and the school's kids played there every day too. We didn't have a quality aquatic center. We didn't have a quality athletic facility. That was our job at that point, to bring it to the public's attention. So we went to the school district, asked them to bring the two projects into the Measure F bond issue. They agreed to do that, and the measure was to pass by 60%, and it passed by 60.6%. Consequently, they built Jim Scott Stadium at Estancia and the aquatic center at Costa Mesa. We contributed heavily to the weight room over at Estancia. That was done through Dave and Patty Schweitzer donation. Then we turned around and said to Costa Mesa High School, you may need some help to fix your weight room and bring it up to standards. And it's incredible. They've got theater seats in there, and they've got all the audio-visual equipment that they can replay the game in slow motion and do everything they need to be a good football team. We redid the field at Pop Warner. In fact, we used the same turf they used at the Super Bowl. Western Turf helps us and gives it to us at our cost because we're a charity. All of the things that go into playing on a team, depending on someone else, working with someone else, being responsible to someone else, all of that is part of growing up. And if you have that athletic experience, or maybe you play in a band, or maybe you're a cheerleader, but anything you're doing in a group like that contributes to your development. That's the kind of thing we like to do, something that makes a difference to the overall experience that the kids have. From Costa Mesa United grew a need that was suggested from the city to form the Costa Mesa United Youth Sports Council, which is the bringing together of the 13 youth sports that play in Costa Mesa. This way they all come in the room, they talk about the conflicts, they get it resolved, and they leave. It's a great problem solver. We basically just focus on the golf tournament. We've really been blessed with support from the community. Organizations like Segerstrom and Clayval, Jones and Mayer, the Triangle, the Cadillac dealers, John Gray at Orange Coast. Mesa Verde Country Club donates the facility to us. Charlie has been very supportive. We'll raise close to $80,000 at the tournament. The phrase in Genesis is blessed to be a blessing, and if you have been blessed, I think you need to be a blessing to other people. We benefit from the ability to do it, the kids benefit from it. It's a great two-way street. I think one of the reasons I'm doing it is everybody else on the board works, and I don't, so they all look at me and say, well, why can't you do it? Okay, you're retired, you've got nothing but time anyway. I giggle, but that's true, so I'm happy to contribute what I can, but it's a great group of people.